Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 10 of my Savage Lands playthrough series season 3. Well, what can I say? We are on our way to another artifact. We're going to flood our cistern yet another time, and we're going to continue all these endeavors that make this fortress fantastic today. So, I got a few plans as usual, and we're going to go today deeper into economy, because I figured that currently I'm not happy with the prices that my goods fetch at the local market. Those rings and all, they are nice and dandy, but they just don't fetch the price that I'd like them to. So I have some ideas in mind that what I can do. Maybe, hopefully, you'll find them entertaining. So here we're emptying that thing one more time. And we've created an iron buckler. Slow Bite. What a name. Oh well. Sadly, it ain't any special thing. No special story on it or anything like that. Okay, so the last layer of the cistern is now filling up. Let's see. Yeah, there's still some room left. And I also decided to go for a bit more burial space, just as a precaution, you know. It looks like I am out of limestone yet again. Alright, but turns out that whole plan here works out swimmingly. So, yeah, this is the one. So we can open up the access to the well there. Brilliant, brilliant. So, let's go for more good things here. So, but before I do so, we need to put up the limestone pits one more time. So in the aftermath of the last episode, I have managed to buy a nice large stockpile of fuels yet again. We're going to process these, and we're going to continue our conquest below. There we go. Fresh limestone incoming. So that'll help us out in creating more doors and all. I have also taken some effort in expanding the city here. This will eat up most of the logs, if not all of them, because, you know, no log, no bed. But luckily, yeah, you see, it is just that important. This fortress has grown in a, I don't know, this is the fastest fortress that I ever had. We're merely in episode 10 now, and I'm almost at 100 dwarves, and I'm pretty sure that we are going to go over 100 today. I'm pretty sure. So let's talk economics. What do I have on my mind? So we do have these granite thingies, and they're all nice and dandy and whatnot, but they are not selling for insanely high prices currently. So I want to change that up a little bit. We're going to do some new jeweler magic with that. We're not going to waste our precious gemstones for that, though. We're going to use another feature that your jewelers have in store. They can polish stones and then encrust finished goods with polished stones. We could also cut raw glass into gems, but this would require, again, investment of fuel, and, well, I'm unwilling. When it comes down to these things, I'm still unwilling. Alright, instead we're going to carve out a couple of jewelers here. Never hurts to have a few too many. If I've learned anything from the previous denizens of Praise Lashes. And here we're going to set up the stockpile zone, and let's see. Polished stones. What kind of stones are we going to polish? I think clay stone is one of the stone types that comes to my mind as a good candidate. We're currently not really using it. We're not making any clay stone items as far as I know. So yeah, we're going to do this. I'll not put it up like that though. It's going to be in open order. So we're going to polish stones. Go. And we're going to polish only claystone. And we're going to make that, well, actually we're going to make that until we have like 50 of these. That should be enough. Alright, and now off to some tweaking, and here we now accept only the claystone, so it's going to be the deposit for that. And here we are going to store the polished stone. Here I really hope that. So cut stone, oh, I hope this is going to be the stuff that I'm looking for. Otherwise I really don't know where I should be looking for, but... well, let's just stay optimistic for a moment, huh? And then we're going to have a new jeweler that has a configuration like we'll take only items from here and from there, and their job is going to be to encrust finished goods with polished stones forevermore. Okay, let's see. Polished claystone is a thing they're doing now. That's good. I'm so sad that the statue is not available for us. Alright, let's check it out. So, claystone polishing in business. The most important question is merely, does this stuff get dumped into this chest here? So, cushion claystone cabochons. Let's see. Oh, we surely must make clear that these are not accepted in here. Really, really important. Otherwise, they'll drop them in there as well. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, here we go. And the bracelets are now going to be encrusted with claystone cabochons. So I really have no clue if you can do that several times. How about us trying that, huh? So we're going to... is there any other stone type that I despise? Let's see. You know, in every fortress that I play, there's always certain stone types that I don't utilize in my build at all, because I don't like how they look or anything like that. So we could go up with rock salt for this fortress. That'd be actually a plan. I've made a fortress with rock salt once, but, you know... oh, yeah, let's do this. I like the idea of that. There we go. And we're accidentally excavating some magnetite while we're at it. That's good news, isn't it? Alright. Now let's go back to that. I mean, the good news is, as you see here, those items, they are already being decorated here. So we're going to put up another stockpile zone here for rock salt. There we go. And now we need to order the polishing of rock salt. Right. These things are rather newish to me. Never been working with these things too much so far. And therefore, I'm really interested in seeing if that is going to work on out. Especially if we can decorate a item with two different types of stone. That's the real interesting question. Anyways, that's been a complete success. This will upgrade, to the very least, the quality of my export goods by a lot, you know. It's going to give us a lot of advantage there. So here goes the limestone. We probably should by now set up a new staircase here and just continue that endeavor downstairs. we're excavating that stuff in really, really large numbers. But for a good reason, that is, because, you know, it's flux stone, so it is not only valuable, it is also a really, really good material for us to allocate for the steel production, basically. Okay, so that's an insane amount that I'm carving out there. I'm well aware of that, but little do I care. Okay, so with that all out of the way, where to next? Ah, yeah. The dwarves are vibing. So let's refine that stuff. And let's see how well we can staff out our squads. Because recently I remembered that we actually are swimming in gear. I totally forgot that. And here's the next wave of people incoming. So yeah, it is about time that we set up those military squads completely, in my opinion, you know? So, yeah, we went for wooden shields here, so any material shields. It's always a little bit annoying to configure every single dwarf on your squad like that, but in all honesty, I'm getting used to it. I'm really happy about the fact that we got a complete setup of gear here. I mean, it might be not the top-notch quality that we might be asking for, but on the other hand, you know, it's fine gear. Why not? We're going to craft ourselves 10 iron shields there, and this time I'm smarter. This time I'm looking them up. Oh, we have Catch the Kea. Ugh. These disgusting creatures. They're thieving critters. So let's see. I put up a trainer into a. So, well, I got no clue how this whole training thing works. I actually should look it up at some point. Alrighty, so that's been that pod, and now let's go on over to the other pod, because I figured that I really want fully geared out squads by now. I just don't feel well anymore with that situation, you know. Ah, it's a hunter again. Damn, I hate hunters. They're putting me so on edge every time. This guy comes with a scourge? Jeez. Never seen somebody coming in with a scourge. Okay. Guess we looted one there, down in the depths. You cannot create scourges by yourself. Any whip type of weapon is somehow locked. Cannot be created by dwarves, for whatever reason that is. Okay, we stacked up our military forces. That's great. I also want way more fighters here, but one thing at a time. We do have now some access to some extra fuel. I'm waiting for that fuel to be completely refined, though, until I have a look on what we can or can't use. So let's check this out. We're not seeing any rose-cut shorls. Ah, yeah, shorls are actually gemstones. So, yeah, here we need to accept the rock salt ones here too, I guess. Actually, we're going to make it easier on us. All the cut stone gemstones are allowed here, and none of them are allowed there. Beautiful. That's the easiest way of getting the job done there. So the real interesting question will be, does something get doubly decorated or not? Basically, that's the whole question there. Okay, let's fetch our crafters some granite. Usually, you know, I'm going for other methods of money making. You know, the easiest way of money making is always selling prepared meals. You know, cook up some lavish meals, get rich. It's just like that. It's quite ridiculous, but at the same time, I don't mind. I mean, it's a fun way of getting things done if you don't want to put too much of an insane effort into it, you know. Hornblende, great. Just what we needed. Stuff's looking as grey as the rest of the stuff. Great. So, bringing up more granite for more trade goods, you know. Always quite important. Now the question remains, does my job work out or not? But we'll see about that later down the road. I don't want to check it out neurotically now. Okay, we got pretty much everything settled down. Oh yeah, it sounds weird, but I want to try out if my emergency system works. So we're going to flood this room with too much water. Don't question this, alright? It's for science. Alright. So what'll happen now is that this room will get flooded. So here you see it. It's already happening. That's because there's too much water up there. So let's flick the switch. Stop that madness and let's see. Just want to see if I judging these things correctly, right? So now the excess water will flow into that chamber. And effectively dry up this room here. Yeah, that works out. Probably I should make that thing here a tad bit larger, though. For an emergency scenario, that would be a little bit small. For a true emergency scenario, like, oh my god, I forgot to draw the plug here. Pull the plug, whatever. So we're going to make this dissipation chamber obscenely large. Two reasons behind that. I need turd, you know, I'm flooring my entire place with it, and better safe than sorry. That's another thing that I learned over the course of the time. So that water will hopefully dissipate. Hopefully. Alright. But the basic principle of the system did not let me down. I'm happy about that. I'm truly, truly happy about that. Alright. That's looking really good so far. Like it, like it. So I do wonder, though, where all the bins with finished goods went. I mean, I didn't sell them all. I surely didn't sell them all. And here we are only accepting bracelets and rings, so... Ah, well, I guess all the haulers are just currently very, very busy. That happens from time to time. Okay. Yeah, so people are pulling water from here. I'll keep an eye out on that because, you know, it's an interesting experimentation for me to see how these things actually evolve if you let them evolve just like you see fit, you know. Does water on a water surface evaporate? Questions like these, you know. And let's check out some orthoclase or more exciting flooring. So at this point, we are well ready to go one level further, I'd say. So expanding into the deepest depths is now a thing that we could totally go for. I think we even should go for it. Basically because we have just that much capability to do so, you know. So in a nutshell, my idea is a simple one. I want to establish a foothold all the way down there. I mean, this is insanely large. So here we have, let's see, I think it was that staircase here. Yeah. So this staircase here breached the tier 3 caverns for the first time. There's a blind cave ogre stumbling around. And basically, once we get lower than that, we are already in the underground sea area. So I want to have a foothold here, because this is the first adamantine vein that we can't get our hands on. So basically, we'd be digging out something like that here. That's all granite. Nice. So the worst part about it is it's going to be extremely hard accessible for starters. You know? So here we go. This is then where we will pull the staircase downwards. So here we go. I'll put it down like that. So the worst part here is that getting towards here will be quite the pain. So let's see. It's always up to finding a direct connector, as direct as possible. So I'm scrolling all the way up here and checking out if these 6 tiles here are a good drop point into this very, very deep part. So the answer is no, because there's only 1 tile left that we could use, so toodles. Damn. Alright, also seeing some water, but that's nothing I need to worry about. Got ourselves a huge strain of mica as well. Nice. So I guess I'll be looking in between the episodes for a good workaround there, or a good route through all this, basically. But I learned one thing over my adventures. It so much pays off to have a quick access to your deep mines. You know, there's nothing worse than a horrible infrastructure behind your deep mine, because it'll slow down everything tremendously, you know? So let's hope I'm not digging too deep here already. Alright. So let's expand that a bit. That mica we're excavating here looks like a pretty sweet stuff here. So let's bring up a staircase there. Bring up another staircase here. Good part is they'll stop usually before something too bad happens. All right, so yeah, here things go a little bit more difficult, I'd say. So first of all, we really don't know if we're going to be standing in magma here. So that's going to be fun as well. But I think these warm spots are mostly indicators of one thing, and that's the fact that we're directly above the vein now. Here we go, yeah. So this is also pretty much as far as we'll go for today with this pod. I need to bring up something that is more efficient in terms of upstairs, you know. But I'll find a way for that. For now, we're going to use this terrible upstairs stair, but well, not forever, not forever. We're going to go for phase 2 of the plan now. So phase 2 of the plan is now a foothold down here. You already know my foothold plans. It's not the first foothold, it's not going to be the last foothold. we're going to make sure that this place is going to be conquered, because this is basically what I've been after. There's wood, lots of it. There's just lots of wood there, and that's exactly what we require. Because currently the growth of this fortress is mostly stunted by the amount of available wood. In a nutshell, that's really what's holding us back / enabling us. So let's do this. The standard setup here, we do some drink, we do create some food and some mugs. You should by now know this setup. This is just to make sure that people are not going bonkers down here. I really like this setup by now. It's as soon as you got used to it, it's easy and quickly done, and it's quite powerful as well because, you know, it just satisfies people. You know, there's everything that your dwarves would want from life in it. So down here we are going to go just for smoothed environments, you know, low effort. This is not the high luxury core of the city, so we're not going to go for anything too special there. Alright, so squad number 3 will be training down here. One day in the far-fetched future, that is. Although, judging from the numbers that I see here, well, we wouldn't actually need to wait that much longer. Now that I look at the 103 people that we got here, I'm actually considering the exact opposite there. Like, we should totally get this squad down here ASAP, because the more they train, the more powerful they get. And down here, you know, we need that wood. So yeah, let's do this. Squad number 3, the knowing syrups. Nah. The creative exaltation, the sects of dye. And the intense diamonds, the wordy diamonds. The boots of admiration. The gleeful rags. The creative pets, the walls of harvesting. Okay. I like the dabbling metals. Alright. So, let's see. A lot of the people here are already in some military engagement. But it's gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure that by the end of this, I'll be needing to create new gear. Somehow sure that my current gear stacks won't suffice there. We're also going to go in there. We're going to all in there with 10 people right from the get-go. Because I don't want no half measures there. So let's see. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to tell because, you know, we got so huge stockpiles there. So, yeah, you know what? We're not going to make any wooden shields again. So we're going to just set up that uniform replace clothing thing. And, well, it's looking actually quite good now that I think more closely about it. Look at them. They already got a yellow icon on every single gear slot. That means they technically find something that they want to have in my stockpiles. That also means they don't need anything from us except for some shields. So make a leather armor. Hell yeah, I'll do so. By the end of this, we're going to have a tremendous stockpile of leather armors here. So it looks as if the water is slowly dissipating. I don't know. Looks weird to me. Looks truly, truly weird to me. Anyways, so I forgot another thing. One thing I always forget. Hotkeys. So let's go here. It's a little bit too deep. So I want to have a hotkey for this mess here. There. This is going to be another hotkey. This is going to be shift of 1. And that deep downstairs mess there, that's going to be another one. And by the way, I just figured that we might be bring that even. And this is going to be Shift F2. Alright, so we're securing now the deepest depths. That's great. It's a really, really good step forward for us. So let's order the iron shields. I really don't know if we can actually provide currently or not. Well, let's check out the current stockpile situation. So, well, we certainly got enough iron bars. We also got enough coke. Brilliant. So our military squads will be fully geared out. Nice. I really like that. I really, really do like that. But, why are there still no finished goods there? So there must be a malfunction in the configuration. So I'm pretty sure, yeah. Bracelets and, what's the other stuff I craft? Rings. So what has happened here is quite simple. The stuff that I want in the stockpiles down there is still eligible in the stockpile up here, so it doesn't land down there. This should have fixed the problem. Yeah, now they're bringing it. So, process itself is done super fast, and as you see here, the granite bracelet, if the work is being done by somebody who's really good at what he's doing, you really get out a lot of value increase. This will make our economy a lot stronger in the future. Okay, my friends, it's about time to say goodbye for today. It's been my pleasure. I really, really like how this place is evolving and all. So I really, really hope you're being with me the next time as well. And we're going to go deeper, ever deeper there. I mean, this is such a great step forward. We got ourselves a deep squad already. So, that all being said, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a subscription, and check out the playlist link down there if you want to see more of the Savage Lands saga. There's more than 70 episodes by now to knock yourself out. Thanks for being around. That's really, really great, and I hope you're going to tune in for the next episode as well. And until then, have a great day, and see you soon.